Hey, what's going on, everybody? Relic here. The other day I posted a video about my Ninja Vapor possibly being the Mad Mixer. Of course, he flat out denied it. I did try to get him up on the Spotlight vendor show that I do. That's a show where we highlight a vendor for an hour. And it's nothing about that vendor. I thought this would be a good way to further promote him when I first met the Mad Mixer, that is. Trying to get into juice business, was setting up a couple of his juices to be put into shops. Anybody who picks up that line of juice, you really ought to check out these videos so you know who you're dealing with. His reason for not wanting to do the video was, as he said, he was a chef, was caught in a fire in the restaurant and had severe burns all over his body, so it would be embarrassing for him to get on cam. This story is a convenient way now for him to not get up on cam and prove he's not my ninja. There's just no way he's going to do it. Matter of fact, he said he could get anybody to do that video for him. Well, the only problem with that is you're going to have a hard time finding anybody with a burn-up face, or possibly a good makeup artist that can make you look burn up. But either way, if it was you on the video, y'all know we'd recognize your voice quick as shit. So anyways, yeah, so I got a message today from somebody, and that message says, you're gonna love this. They sent me a Facebook conversation from Jay Van Tassel to this person, and back and forth, and for obvious reasons I'm not going to name my sources. Jay Van Tassel says, I'm going to post a picture up in the video right now. Okay, in case you had a hard time reading it, what the chat message contains is Jay Van Tassel telling this person, and I quote, "You have met me. Only a few people know for sure who I am." The recipient says, and I quote, "LOL, okay. I'm interested in knowing who you are, LOL. You have me curious now." Jay Van Tassel says, "Stephen J. Manchester. I no longer touch vapors.tv." Conversation goes on a little further. I was not privy to the rest of the conversation, but I imagine it is explaining why he no longer sponsors anybody on vapors.tv. The bad thing is Ninja, you made a huge mistake. You came back to Vapors TV. You started talking to hosts, trying to get your business promoted, but you talked to them exactly the same way my Ninja Vapors did. Here's a little hint. Out of all the vendors I've had, the only ones that contact me on Messenger through a regular basis 4 or 5 times a day are scammers. You're ranking right up there with Miss AC Juice over there. So, yeah. So, and I also got other messages sent to me claiming that he is not Stephen J. Manchester. He is Jay Van Tassel. And that I, Kenneth Johnson, have been known to do shit like this. Go check out my YouTube videos. I ain't been known to call anybody out except those deserving. And if you check out those videos, there's you and one other person. Yeah, imagine that. So it gives you an idea of the type of people I go after. If I'm going to go after somebody, I'm going to go after somebody that is a scammer and needs to be out of the industry. Let me get this out there first and foremost. This is not, I'm not doing this to trash a business. I'm not doing this to trash a vendor. The main reason I'm doing this is because hundreds of people are switching from smoking to vaping all the time. We as responsible vapors need to point them in the right direction of responsible and upstanding vendors. If we say send them over to AC Juice or to my Ninja Vapor or to the Mad Mixer, they're going to get a bad experience from the vaping industry. And what that's going to happen is a week or so into their experience into vaping, they're going to have dealings with one of these shoddy vendors, and they're going to take a vape and they're going to say, you know what? This experience has left a really bad taste in my mouth about vaping, and I don't think I want to do it anymore. I never got this kind of treatment from Marlboro, Camel, Winston. I didn't have to deal with them. We as vapors have to deal with our brick and mortars and our vendors at all times. A large majority of the vendors are very personable and will help you. These are the vendors we need to be promoting. These scam vendors, we need to be exposing. We need to get rid of them. We need to make sure that people that are coming into vaping need to know what vendors not to go to. Personal preference. I mean, I'm not going to send anybody to any of the vendors I just mentioned, point blank. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody. So, anyways, appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Got another one coming out here in the next day or two. Stay tuned for it. Peace. Actually, new ending. Keep vaping, keep it real.